What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about becoming financially unbreakable. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. We got the limited edition Halloween merch that blew off the friggin' bench because it's hurricane season. Available in orange with the bats. Available in gray, also with the bats. And available in purple. Once again, surprise, surprise, with the bats. Try out some G Fuel Energy Formula, $5 off your first order. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer a friend by the 12th, and they're going to give you 15 free fractional shares. Refer 3 friends by the end of the month, and they're going to give you all the way up to 20 free shares of Apple. And for every friend you refer that goes and enables crypto trading, they're going to give you $5 worth of a crypto of your choice. Everything will be linked in the description. All right, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about becoming financially unbreakable. This is a term that I picked up on from this video that I watched. I believe it was from The Decade Investor. And he said one of his goals was to become financially unbreakable. And as soon as I heard those two words, financially unbreakable, I said, wow, I like the way that sounds. I'm stealing that. I'm using that. I'll give you credit, but it's now mine as well. Financially unbreakable. I think this is something that everyone on the planet would like to achieve. Financial invincibility, I guess we can call it as well. This is something that I think everybody would want, but I don't think it's something that really anybody thinks about. I think a lot of people, when they think of financial preparation, I think they're mainly focusing on being able to stay afloat if something were to go down. And I'm talking about the people that actually financially prepare. I'm not talking about the average person. The average person doesn't really do anything. The average person's spending money, not saving money, or investing money, or stacking money, or converting their dollars into something that stands a far better chance of fighting off inflation than the dollar bill. The average person is at the store right now buying a bag of Doritos so they can go home and pay for their Netflix subscription and watch movies all night. That's what the average person is doing right now. But I wanted to talk about becoming financially unbreakable. I like the way that sounds. I love the way that sounds. And one of my plans for becoming financially unbreakable is to really do exactly what I've been doing for the last couple of years, but I want to do more of it. I want to do more of what I'm doing. I want to do bigger versions of what I'm doing. I want to continue to diversify, and I want to continue to build. Now, the first step, in my opinion at least, to becoming financially unbreakable is to research different forms of diversifying, different asset classes, and figuring out what makes the most sense for you. Yeah, of course, we can look at the numbers, we can look at the charts, we can look at the graphs, we can look at history and be like, oh, this outperformed that, or this is outperforming this right now, or this is going to outperform that if this over here were to happen, or that happens, and if this geopolitical conflict going on over here, inflation going on over here, and that means this is going to happen. I mean, we can speculate all we want. What you need to do is figure out what makes the most sense to you. Real estate, I personally believe, is king. A lot of people believe is king, but guess what? A lot of people want to stay as far away from real estate as possible. They're like, no, that's a whole headache and a half. Stocks, incredible way to go. But not a lot of people want to get involved in the paper market. Precious metals are an incredible way to go, but a lot of people say that they're suppressed or manipulated or they're underperforming or whatever the case may be. Businesses could be a great way to go, but we saw what happened to small businesses in 2020. You can go so many different directions. I personally believe in all of them. I wouldn't say, oh, pick this and run with it. No, I say pick all of them and run with it. They told me, you can have quality or you can have quantity. I said, why not both? Why not have the best of both worlds? Why not have the best of all worlds? They said I had to choose between this and that. I said, give me both. They said I had to choose between 5 different things. I said, give me all 5. I want all 5. And I'm gonna have all 5. And guess what? I'm gonna get all 5, and I'm gonna build all 5 up. So when it comes to becoming financially unbreakable, I think you need to research the different asset classes and figure out what makes the most sense. You don't have to be investing in all of them. You don't have to be completely, entirely diversified and have a little bit in every single possible asset class. No, you don't have to. But you need to diversify to some degree. You cannot have all your eggs in one basket. That right there, I believe, is the first step to becoming financially unbreakable. You want to know why? Let's just say everything's doing fairly decent. I'm not saying, everything's, having these crazy massive returns. But let's just say everything's going pretty well. Let's just say you're running a small business on the side. You're still working your full-time job, but you got a little something on the side going. With the extra cash that you have left over after you take care of your financial responsibilities, you pick up a little bit of silver, you pick up a little bit of gold. Maybe you're buying some stocks, your broad market index funds. Maybe you're contributing to your 401k, your Roth IRA. Maybe you have a little bit in cash. Maybe you have a little bit in bonds. Maybe you have a rental property. Or maybe you and a couple of your friends are, putting some cash together and buying houses and flipping them. You're doing a little bit of everything. And let's just say the real estate market gets completely obliterated. Well, guess what? You're still in stocks. You're still in metals. You're still in business, and you still have a job. Does that make it an easy process to get butchered in the real estate market? No! But guess what? It'd be a whole lot worse if your entire net worth was in real estate. And guess what? It's the other way too. What if you have everything in silver? Absolutely everything. You're like, no, I don't want to get involved in stocks. Absolutely not. No, I don't want to have a business. Absolutely not. I don't want real estate. Absolutely not. I don't even need a house. I'll live in this cardboard box. I just need some silver. What happens if March of 2020 happens? Remember when spot price got chopped in half? Sure, it recovered pretty quick. Premiums went up as well. But what if that didn't happen? What if it didn't recover? Now, I know the dollar bill attached to each individual troy ounce of silver is kind of nonsense. It's not really about how many dollars it's worth. It's about that troy ounce of silver right there. But what if you were getting ready to cash? What if you're 75 and you were planning on retiring in April of 2020, and the month prior everything got chopped in half? Now, like I said, yeah, of course things recovered relatively quickly in terms of what the spot price, that little number, says. But what if it didn't? What if you were sitting pretty at $18, $19 an ounce, which is what it was before the crash, and then all of a sudden it dropped down to $11.90, which is where it went during the crash? And what if it just didn't recover? Stocks as well. What happens if everything, every dollar, every penny that you're worth is entirely reliant on the stock market? And what happens if we have the Great Depression 2.0? What then? You're gonna have these little people with these big long beards be like, oh, buy the dip, I'm still buying the dip. It's been 10 years, I'm still buying the dip. But real estate's still doing good, and precious metals are still doing good. Businesses are still doing good. But you're not doing good because you're not in any of those. So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to financially unbreakable or becoming financially unbreakable. You need to diversify. You need to have your dollar bills in multiple asset classes. And by the way, the dollar bill can be an asset class in and of itself. You can keep a small stack of dollar bills. In fact, I would encourage you to do so for short-term emergencies, not for the long term. But still, man, this hurts. Really coming through. Let me wrap up this video before I get wiped out. I'm not financially unbreakable, and I'm also not hurricane unbreakable either. I'm not invincible to the storm. Under this gazebo. Anyway, head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. Subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Remember, we got the limited edition Halloween merchandise only available until Halloween. Available in orange, gray, and purple. I said that backwards. Purple, gray, and orange. Try out some G Fuel energy formula. Sugar-free, low-calorie, packed with a whole bunch of vitamins. 50 different flavors to choose from. This one happens to be peach rings. Tastes just like the candy. $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. And of course, last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your free up to 12 fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer a friend by the end of the month and they're going to give you 15 free fractional shares of some of the most rock solid companies on the planet. Ford, Coca-Cola, Apple, the list goes on. And of course, refer 3 friends by the end of the month and they're going to give you all the way up to 20 free shares of Apple. You might win 1, 2, 5, 7, 15, or all 20. You get what you get and you don't get upset, but you're guaranteed at least one. So just tell 3 people you know about it. And for every person that you refer that goes and enables crypto trading, they're going to give you $5 worth of a crypto of your choice between Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, Sheep, and Cardano. We will link in the description. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.